Whoa, another problematic situation where Jamaican football is concerned. So apparently, well, the Reggae Boyz squad has been officially announced for the Copa America, but apparently there's a particular name in the squad that shouldn't have been there, and that name is Leon Bailey, and it is causing a lot of problem. Before we do anything, let me make this clear: no player, and I mean no player, is bigger than the national team. In the next 10 years, all players above the age of 25 will be in retirement, are looking towards retirement. Then done. So I don't think we're even calling back. All 8 players below 25, they have a few more years, a few more extra years than the rest. Because in 10 years' time, they might probably not of them probably that play for the national team. But guess what? Reggae Boyz still a play. Let me give you a perfect example. Tapper, Paul Hall, Blacker Pearl, all these players have been great, great players for Jamaica. But where are they now? They're not in the national team anymore. They're not playing anymore. So, what does that mean? Football carry on without people. Football continues. Continues without your favorite player. I'm a big I started watching football because of Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry retired. I still watch football. Me and Thierry Henry are going to pass away and football still a play. So, understand me I say, people? Anyways, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Hopefully, you guys are doing good. Let's just jump in this conversation. So, Reggae Boyz squad has been released, and Leon Bailey was not in it. So, apparently, phone call was made. Craig Butler was notified that Leon Bailey is in the squad. A big statement is that Craig Butler said, JFF jumped the gun. That's the statement. JFF jumped the gun. Now, after that, Leon Bailey made this post, misleading information on his page. Initially, people said, no, what does that mean? Because the agent said JFF jumped the gun. No, Leon Bailey posts misleading information. Is this a case of which Leon Bailey should not have been a part of the national setup, should not have been a part of the squad? Then we get good confirmation from the manager. And if you can't see it, if you can't read it, I'm going to make it as big as possible. Make it as big as possible, people. My apologies. So I'm just make it as big as possible. And if anything, don't worry ahead, people. I'm going to read it out as loud as possible so you guys can certainly hear it. So this is what Craig Butler said. Leon Bailey's agent, for those who want to know. I think most want to know what I... Anyways, this is what he said. Let me read it exact statement by the agent. So he said, Leon Bailey has stated that he is taking a break from the national team for his mental health and to spend time with his family. But he did the match. Oh, we'll play. Anyways, did the match? Fine, no problem. Anyway, his position has not changed. We kindly ask that you respect his wishes at this time. Post made on social media that has surfaced at this time is a misrepresentation of his position. With wishes to Reggae Boyz well in Copa America, we wish Reggae Boyz well in Copa America competition, and he, along with his management team, will continue to support the Jamaica national team at all levels. Change must come. Respect, one love for all. So even if you don't get to read it, yeah, read out everything for them. So that is what the agent said. And that is how, and that is where the cookie started to crumble. Problem. So apparently, Leon Bailey should not be in the squad. Big question is, how did his name reach on the list? Now, I do remember Bailey Cadamarty, the time when Al Grimson put Bailey Cadamarty name on the list. And apparently Bailey Cadamarty, the same day, another list was published with England, and both JFF and both Reggae Boyz and also the Three Lions as the Bailey Cadamarty on their list. So Bailey Cadamarty was for the U18, I think was U19, one of those youth competition, U20, one of these youth competition, and it was in the senior team for the Reggae Boyz, and he chose to play. I do believe that Al Grimson was extremely embarrassed at that point in time. Now, I'm surprised that Al Grimson would come here and made the same mistake. And what I do know that Al Grimson did get confirmation or had dialect with Bailey Cadamarati before he put him in the team. Now let's ask the question. Did Al Grimson had discussions with either Leon Bailey or his management before getting the go-ahead to put Bailey's name on the list? Is that the case? Now, if that's the case, what is the backlash for from the manager and the player himself? Let's assume that because we see the backlash from the player and the management, let's assume that Al Grimson did not get no confirmation at all. And Al Grimson went ahead and the JFF or whoever selected the team to put the player name on the list, which is, in my view, madness. So let's assume that Al Grimson did the madness. So for now, we're going to give Bailey the benefit of the doubt. And that's madness. Now, the other aspect of it is this. When the manager, when he received the phone call, he said that JFF jumped the gun. What does that mean? If someone jumped the gun, it must have meant that you went ahead and do something before time. So which means that if you went ahead and do something before time, a discussion must have had that have the time that has the same thing pending. So for me and you, for me and anyone to have a discussion about something, I say, you know what, you're going, I go buy a phone. But somebody's supposed to tell me, say, don't buy a phone because, you know, I get one for a good price. And me still go ahead and buy a phone. And she look at me and say, so why you jump the gun? That is the context of jump the gun. It must have meant that both me and my wife or my spouse had that conversation for her to say, I jumped the gun. So let's rally back now. Was there a conversation that took place that make the agent insinuated that JFF jumped the gun? Either between the JFF or the coach Al Grimson, a conversation must have been held for the manager to say JFF jumped the gun. Because Al Grimson would not just went ahead and do something that he didn't get the go ahead to do. Fine. That's the case. This is where everything gets strange and the cookie crumble. Now, for me, if it's me, this is more than enough embarrassment from one player on the national level, international level. Just imagine how this is going to spin now in the media next by tomorrow, by today, my apologies. All the major media outlets ravishing this. Swindling, hey, Al Grimson must feel embarrassed. Al Grimson must feel embarrassed. This is not a good look. So Liam Bailey takes a stand, and if he decides this is the stand not to take, no problem at all. You can take your stand. But I believe that the team can most definitely move forward without you. Because in my book, if there's one bad apple, or even if the bad apple feel like say they're doing the good for everyone else, or they're being a sacrifice, if you stand out, if you're doing something by yourself, you could be wrong. But you also could be right. You also could be right. You could see how this one go. But we know for a fact that this one hit Al Grimson for 6. Anyways, I'm going to read something. These are the conditions that the agent state. 1, review of player contract to address matters of security, long haul travel and rooms. Address matters of security. Me keep on see that a pop up. Madness. No one has access to the players unless they got the player hotel. Unless they got the player hotel. 1. When they are at the stadium. When they are at the stadium, the match finish and the player come across to the stands to support the supporters or take pictures. 2. So all of these are the players doing. They have control over all of this. You don't have no contact with the players. You don't have no contact with the players. Only close family and friends have contact with the players. Long haul travel. Everyone, it's a long journey. They might travel from England, come to Jamaica. It's a long journey. Most of them. It's a long journey. So, I really understand that. Rooms. You want to share a room? Even messy share a room. You don't want to share in a room? Find one special treatment. It's a team sport. Guess what? The entire team, everybody have their own a room. Fine. Rent to entire hotel. All right, one big section of the hotel. Simple. And JFF just rent to entire hotel. Simple. Start out that, right? Make sense? Since you say one room. Number 2, review and monitor of employee contracts to improve employee-player relation. Review and monitor employee contracts. Employee. So you're going to review all of the players' them contract. When I review people, think about it. When I review something, people, what you actually do? You look over it. Review and monitor. When you monitor a contract, what exactly are you doing to the contract? Monitoring a contract, what you do? You keep a check on it. You look over it, you keep a check on it. But how does that improve player relations if you're not going to make a change? You never said make any changes. You never said make any adjustment to improve anything. You just say review and monitor. That need further explanation. 3, adapting global standards relating communication with the players. Global standards. Hi, morning, how are you? Yeah, come on training, whatever. What do you mean global standards? Relating to player communication with player. Are you saying that they should speak to the player in a different tone, in a different manner? Speak to players then differently? Anyways, I guess algorithms now speak to players them too rough. Because most of conversation them that's been held with players are between coaching staff and coaching. The players them not really involved with management, not that much. But anyways, 4, adapting global standards again, relating to the determination of player affiliation. That don't make no sense. Adapting global standards relating to the determination of player affiliation. Affiliated to what? Determination of what? Determined to do what? This don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. People, if you're smart, that don't make no sense. All right, guess what? The smart person in the comment section, explain that to me. Number 5, this is the issue. And this right here is a major issue. 1, immediately addressing the clear perception of our reality of conflict of interest at the level of technical committee chairman, Rudolph Speedy Matak. For those who don't know, say that about you and Bailey. So you and Bailey come to the decision. Fine. We believe that, as is the case globally, the chairman of the technical committee should not hold any club affiliation. So that's it. Fire Speed, and then Bailey will come back in our squad. Well, apparently, Bailey now come back in our squad. You're telling me Fire Speed. 1, Craig Butler, the JFF have JFF don't owe Craig Butler no obligations, none whatsoever. They don't have to listen to him. They don't have to talk to him. The main aspect here is the players. That's the reason why they communicate to him. And if tomorrow or today JFF decides, no, we're not going to deal with any more Phoenix player, you know what's going to happen? All affiliations cut off, so they don't need to deal with him. So all them requests and demands here can just go through the door. But this one specifically, the removal, well, it's immediate addressing the clear perception, addressing the clear. Addressing, say what do you want them to say? What exactly do you want them to say? And we believe that the chairman of the technical committee should not have any club affiliation. So we are saying. So what are you saying? What exactly are you saying? We believe Sir Ian Bailey decide that. Anyway, Sir Ian Bailey decide call all our shots. We know people are cost me for this. People are cost me for this. A lot of people are cost me for this. Let me tell this people, yeah? This was madness. Madness. Yeah? All them do something well this out. Makes no sense. Remember initially Bailey talked about getting female clothes and them I get female jersey, camera up in her face, all that kind of something there. This is sad. Very, very sad. You know what? In my perspective, you know what? Just move on. Just move on. Simple. Just move on. Just move on. Bailey, all right, I play for in club. He don't need the national team. So why it make sense? Just move on. We have different things to discuss, yeah? Anyways, big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Tell us what you think. Apparently, Leon Bailey will not play again for the national setup because I don't see number five happening, yeah? So if you think that he should be removed, I don't see it happening. So apparently, Bailey won't be playing for the national team. Right? Rough. Anyways, big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button. Have a wonderful day, people. God bless. We're out. Boom.